Wow. What?
You get this only nowhere else but the Kevin and Zach. Kevin, I'm not going to lie.
Now we're not gonna a carved penguin. There it is.
Oh no. Are the O's fine? Are the Orioles fine, Kevin?
Okay. The Orioles stole it. That game was stolen. It was stolen from them, then they stole it right back.
What?
Oh my
God. Wait, what's going on? What is happening?
What is going? Was it a diving play? He bobbled the play.
What is happening? Are they challenging it? No. Other wall. No.
Kevin, I don't know what you saw, how much you saw. I've been chugging champagne. Sure, I spilled a lot, but what a game, man.
He will be the legendary
Birch Fish.
How about that?
Birch Fish fans, stand up. We did it.
What can I say? What can I say?
Yeah, that one was a tough one. What's up, Duran? Another day in paradise. That one was brutal. That one, it sucked just a little bit more because you felt like the opportunities were there. You felt like you had a chance multiple times with no outs and a man on second to get the winning or tying run in, but you can't. You can't. Just a disappointing game as the Orioles lose 4-3 after being up 3-1. You felt like Sugano, after his first batter home run, surrendered to Roman Anthony. Talk about settling down, gets into the fifth inning. You're up 3-1. You're feeling good. Wheels fall off. Now suddenly, boom, you're down 4-3. Can't capitalize on any situation the rest of the way. Carlson, leadoff double, stranded. Well, not even stranded. They have the worst bunt possible. Is it me? Can we take a poll? Is it me or is this Baltimore Orioles team the worst bunting team ever? I swear they try to bunt at least twice a game, and it's either they can't get it down, they pop it up, or they bunt it to the one spot they tell you not to bunt it to. It just feels like this team, when we talk about the fundamentals and where they are lacking and what really hinders them, that's a big one. Vasquez, lay the bunt down, get the guy to third. Next batter, Holiday hits a warning track shot. That ties the game right there if you get the bunt down where you're supposed to. Bunts it right back to third. You got to tip your cap. Red Sox get the out. Steven Matz, the lefty. I still think I am hard-pressed to how I've seen the most clear and obvious calls get overturned. That one, do I think he was most likely out? Yeah. But how they go, that was clear and obvious after some of the things they have said aren't this season. I don't know what New York is looking at. I don't know if New York knows what they're looking at, but it is what it is at this point. Carlson called out at third. Then next guy, double play. Or no, fly out, and then what? Jeremiah Jackson pop out, I think, ground out. Disappointing. Samuel Basayo, probably his most disappointing game at the plate, and that includes 111.6 mile an hour ground ball, where it was really just at Rafaela in at second today. Just a shot, and then I'm not gonna lie, he just missed that one versus Chapman. He was sitting fastball, he got fastball and got it off the end of the bat. Had he just gotten a little bit more on time with that, oh my goodness. Basayo was guessing, and he guessed correctly, just could not. Gets it off the end of the bat. Aroldis Chapman sits him down as well. So, here you go. That game, bada bing, bada boom, game's over. But you can't blame anyone but yourself because of the opportunities you had. And, yeah, if we're going to talk about something that's positive, Kyle Bradish returns tomorrow. Haven't seen him pitch in 14 months. Actually, I was at that Phillies game where it happened. I saw this. Ben McDonald jinxed, I think, every single run the Red Sox got. And that out at third. So just a disappointing game there. But tomorrow, Kyle Bradish bump day. Back on the hill. The ace is back. What are we looking for Bradish? I guess let's do this because we'll do a little interactive thing. Comment your line you think Kyle Bradish has tomorrow, his official line. Tell us his official line, what you're predicting we get tomorrow. I'm going to say he goes 5 innings, 1 run, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts. I think they limit him to 5 innings, but I would like to see if he goes that. But the biggest thing that you need to see from Kyle Bradish tomorrow is that he walks off healthy. That is the most important thing. Kyle Bradish walks out of here healthy. As long as he can do that, it is a win. Yeah, I don't see them going. They're not going to push it tomorrow. The entire point of this entire season we've talked about is being that extended spring training kind of, that figure out what guys have. The most important thing is getting these guys healthy where they're at. So, yeah, most important thing is Kyle Bradish's health. Same thing for Tyler Wells when he gets back. Same thing for Albert Suarez when he returns. These guys coming back, it doesn't matter the stat line they put out there. We know what Kyle Bradish can be. We know what Tyler Wells can be, what Albert Suarez can be. The most important thing is that they go out there, get their work in, and stay healthy. Get your work in, stay healthy, and get ready so we can hit the ground running in 26. There's not much else with this season this far gone. Now, if we were in the better standing this season, let's say they were 2-3 games out of a wild card, I think you're hoping to get something out of them. You're hoping to see Kyle Bradish go, and be your top line guy so that maybe you can make a run. Tyler Wells kind of slide into the bullpen probably if you were making a run. I don't know where they put him. I think Chase McDermott would be up soon. Suarez would probably be out of the bullpen. But I think you'd be pushing guys more for quality reps to get out, and really focusing on the results as well. Results do not matter. And I hate to be this guy, but if Kyle Bradish goes out there tomorrow and gives up 10 runs in 2 innings, but he walks off there and he said, my arm feels good, that's a win. That's a win. Get him reps, get him healthy, because it does not matter what he does this year. It's about making sure he is all there and healthy in 2026 when this team plans to compete again. 2025 stats do not matter anymore. It's about getting guys comfortable. It's about getting guys healthy and back so that when they hit the ground in 2026, whenever we don't have a schedule out yet, which is we are like a month and a half past when they usually give us the schedule. That is yet to happen. So I can't sit here and be like, by this date on opening day. We don't know when opening day is going to be. We don't know when pitchers and catchers are reporting. We really don't know anything. And it's, I would say it's pretty disheartening, or not disheartening, pretty annoying, I guess is annoying. Annoying is the word I'm looking for. But for us to be this far into the season, usually by now, we've known for about a month what's going to happen, what the schedule is for people who plan their summers around traveling, going to different games, seeing different places. Can't do that early this year. MLB is just, I saw someone say a rumor that it's coming out tomorrow. I don't know. They got to get it out soon, like they have to. I don't know why it's taking this long. But that's besides the point. The whole fact of the matter is this 2025 is supposed to be about getting guys ready for 2026. Their stats don't matter. It's about being healthy. Now, someone whose stats do matter, and you are very, very excited for right now, it's Colton Cowser. Colton Cowser over the past few games has been absolutely incredible. He had all 3 RBIs tonight with a solo shot and then the 2 RBI single with 2 outs. Cowser was fantastic. Cowser was fantastic, and he has been. Not only is he hitting well, he's hitting the off-speed stuff, which if you've known Colton Cowser, if you've watched him, that is where he struggles. It's off-speed. You throw him fastballs, he'll hit fastballs all day, but when you mix in off-speed, when you throw him off a little bit, he just has not seemed to be able to hit it consistently over the course of his career and hit it well. Hasn't been the case over the past few days. Not sure if we're going to see, if this is a major change he's made, if this is an adjustment he's made, if he's maybe looking for certain things earlier in counts or what we're really going to see. But the good thing is there seemingly has been a change, whether it's been mindset, whether it's been physical, different type of swing, different approach. He feels like he's seeing the ball better, and he is hitting the crap out of the baseball. I mean, Colton Cowser over the past few days, he has been kind of your hottest hitter. It hasn't been kind of. I mean, he has 4 home runs in the past 3-4 games. He's been on fire. It's been awesome to see because Colton Cowser, I know a lot of people give him crap. I think he gets a lot of unjustified crap. Hey, let's be honest. He was hitting 211 a few days ago. This isn't a guy who was having a great season. You want to say he's been disappointing this year? Without a doubt, he has been. He'll be the first to tell you that. But I see a lot of people giving up on him. 25 years old. This is now his second full year. Yeah, second full year in the majors. You have to let this go. You have to allow him the opportunity. He's playing a great center field. His arm is clearly good enough to scare Boston from throwing or running on him with the tying run on third. But you have to hope that Colton can really continue to put it together. And he's streaky. You'd like to see him even it out. But if he's going to play good center field for you, got a great arm, and then he's going to hit. If he hits between 20 and 25 homers for you a year, can get that batting average up even in the 240s, 250s, that's a good player. It's Colton Cowser, he was runner-up for Rookie of the Year last year for a reason. He has his moments where he is one of the top rookies and top young players out there. It's all about consistency because when it's great, it's incredible. When it's bad, it's bad. That's been the issue. So if he can just find some consistency, get everything kind of going in unison, I really have high hopes for Colton Cowser still. But if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Kevin and Zach Rack go live after every single Orioles game. Win or lose, another disappointing day. In Baltimore, you feel like you had control of the game for the most part, and then suddenly it just slips away from you. And that's kind of been the MO for this entire season, is the fact that there's winnable games that they leave on the board. Late in the game, twice you have leadoff doubles. Can't do anything with them. Can't even get him over to third. It's disappointing. It's extremely disappointing. If we want to talk about Sugano real fast, 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. People are going to be upset about this. This was not a bad Tomo start. Tomo gave up the first batter home run. Then he gave up the 3-run shot. He had decent stuff tonight, goes 6 innings. Was it a great start? No. Was it a good start? No. Wasn't atrocious. If that's your worst start, if that's like your bad start, you take it. It just really, he's going to wish he didn't give up that home run, that 3-run homer. Even solo shots happen. Can't give up the 3-run homer, especially when you're up 2. So did he lose the game? Yes, technically. I'm not putting this all on Sagano, though. Team had opportunities. He just was one of those things where it felt like nothing went right for the Orioles. They had chances. They had opportunities. Sagano pitching well for the majority of the night. 3-run homer, and that's the difference. Red Sox in their limited chances as well. They capitalized when the Orioles didn't. Let me get the official runners in scoring position statistic out here for everyone. Not that. All right, runners in scoring position. So Boston just 1 for 7. Obviously, the one being the Jarren Duran 3-run homer. Orioles 1 for 8. Their one being a 2-run single. So both teams didn't have a lot of opportunities, and didn't capitalize on the opportunities really that they had. The difference is Jarren Duran got a long ball to go. And if it was 10 feet, 5 feet in, it's a fly out, it's a sac fly, and it doesn't matter. Orioles potentially win that ball game still. But disappointing to say the least, especially like I said, with all your opportunities. And here's the thing. We look at the Orioles. Mountcastle 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. Vasquez with the sacrifice bunt 0 for 1. Henderson 0 for 1. Cowser 1 for 2. Mayo 0 for 1. Basayo 0 for 1. It was multiple guys had opportunities, and they just, besides Cowser, no one else could come through. It was another one of those things where we talk about the Orioles. It feels like sometimes it's just one guy carries the team, and the rest of them hold back. And that's been a big thing, is they can't piece together wins. They can't be like, okay, even when no one's really doing a lot, they can find ways. Tonight was another example of they just came up short. They just came up short, and it's kind of the story of the Orioles season. You're right there. You had opportunities. You had chances to not only tie but take the lead. You fail in those. The Red Sox really didn't outplay you in any way. If you watch the game, it never felt like either team was in control. But it was very much a 50-50 ball game. Up in the air, Orioles had the advantage for most of the game. Bada bing, bada boom. Now you're down 1-0 or 1 run, 4-3 on one swing of the bat. Going from up 2 to down 1 on a 3-run swing, it sucks. For the players, you're up, even a single there. It keeps it going. It's like, okay, double play ball and we're out of this. Whatever it may be, 3-run homer. I mean, it's over at that point. It was over. Then opportunities for the Orioles come and go. They can't make anything out of it. Can't make anything out of it. But we're going to try and make something out of it right now. Real fast, just as a little intermission, I'm going to pull up our Tankathon because we are still in 6. We are really close to being 3, actually. We are a half game away, a full 1 game away from being the odds-on favorite for the number 3 pick. It sucks that we're moving this way again. We were moving in the right direction, and it felt, like the wrong direction for the simulator, but the right direction, Here we go. Oh, wait, that's just and here we go. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll take it. No one really moved up in this one. If we get number 2, I would be extremely happy. Anything. Number 2, again, Texas moves up 11. Do we go for a third? Do we try to get a third one? Yeah, we'll try. We got cocky. Cleveland up 10. I'm just going to go. We just keep going further down. First try. First freaking try, baby. First freaking try. How about that? How about them apples, baby? This is where we're at. And yeah, Kobe Mayo's been struggling a lot. It feels like it's the good and the bad. He had a great at-bat for a walk. The next at-bat, 3-2, takes the ball in the corner. I mean, that's just a beautiful pitch you got to tip your cap to, but still disappointing, not getting the bat off the shoulder. It's a young guy who is definitely struggling right now. He went through his hot streak, now kind of cooling off again. And yeah, I'm starting to I've been saying it for a little bit, but yeah, definitely feeling like 500 is probably off the table. And a lot of it has to do with just disappointing starts like this. It just starts disappointing games like this, because how many games like this have happened? 15, 20? And it feels like they've had, 10, 15 losses exactly like this, where you felt like, oh, they've got it, they can win this, and then they don't, and you go completely, oh, crap. Like, if we would win even half of those, I mean, the Orioles right now are, 11 games under 500 officially? 11 games, you win 5 of those, you're just a game under. You're right at 500. And that's out of 15 that we're talking. It's just disappointing. And I would say the interesting thing about this Orioles team is they keep playing to their competition. So do I think they're going to get to 500 now? But I wouldn't. I guess, yeah, probably at like 10 games under. I would say they probably finish like 8 games under, just because they always play the Yankees really well. I would love to play spoiler for them. It just feels like another opportunity to just piss off Yankee fans. That's always fun. Actually, I saw the Yankees were up big time. Did they end up? What else was happening? Did anyone else's ESPN app update? I don't think I like it. Oh, they're up 10-1. Oh, beautiful. Jeez. Yeah, they're up 10-1. Mets up 10-3 on the Phillies. A lot of teams scoring big tonight. Blue Jays scored 10. White Sox scored 7. Cardinals, Pirates is at 6-4. It's been a disappointing season. Yeah, the Yankees are probably going to win this. I would, Nats have bases loaded, 2 outs, down 10-4 or down 10-1. Grand slam makes it 10-5. You never know. You never know. Joining me, though, now is Kevin Ostreicher. Kevin, another fun Orioles game.
There was a game. Colton Cowser played. I don't know if you know that.
Cowser and Gunner. That's about all I can say. Really felt like they showed up. Besides that, it just felt like another game where it was who can come up in the big situation, and the answer was nobody. Colton Cowser in his opportunities. But besides that, no one,
Which, it's kind of felt like the story of their season. Just like one or two guys show up, and then, or at least what it has usually been is like positional things. So like the starting pitching will implode, but the bullpen and offense is great. The pitching is awesome, but the offense can't get a hit. Like, yeah,
it's been another. It was, I said it before you got on. It literally is this season in a nutshell. How many games, Kevin, have we sat here and been like, if they got that big hit that they had the opportunity to get 6 times, they win this game? I said you probably had 15 of those games 10 of those games that you've lost this year where you're like, they were 1 hit away from tying or, doing whatever. You win just 5 of those, you're a game under 500 right now. And you're looking a whole lot differently at your season. Now you stare at it and you're like, we're 11 games under because they can't get out of that 8 to 12 games under 500. They just hover.
Yep. Again, we have to stop putting expectations on the Orioles. I've said it all season. You're right. Right when they get back into that 12, 13 games, you're going to go on a nice little 5-game win streak, get them back up to 8 or 7 games, and then you already know that it's just all the expectations. Can they rattle it off? Can they do it?
Kevin, I just put it into existence. Did you not hear as you were getting on?
No,
Yankees.
I
was like, Yankees up 10-1. I was like, 2 outs in the ninth, bases loaded, though. I was like, grand slam here, 10-5. And suddenly the ball's rolling. Don't call it a comeback. Oh, James Wood just struck out 10 in the game. All right. It isn't a comeback.
All right. We don't have to.
James Wood has been struggling. Jeez. Damn, it has gotten bad for him. He batted 188 in July. He is hitting a major sophomore slump, which sucks because I have him in fantasy and I've drafted him very high. Because he started off incredible. I mean, his June batted 330. I was like, he's one of the top players in baseball. I mean, I still think he's a superstar potential without a doubt.
Actually, completely off topic. Have you seen like this whole Mets thing with Mullins?
No.
He lost them the game a couple days ago. Funny enough, it was actually Soto's first earned runs as a Met. Soto's been lights out for the Mets, like unreal. One of the best leads in baseball. And
as he does.
There was a bloop shot with like 2 outs, runners on second and third, I think. And it was a catchable ball. I'm not gonna lie. It was a catchable ball. And Mullins let it bounce in front of him. And obviously they have what, Tyrone Taylor?
Yeah.
Who is like one of the best defensive outfielders in baseball. And the thing is, like, said he obviously wants to play center. Like, that's his spot. Like, he can play Taylor all over. Said he's a center fielder. And I'm going to just say what it is. He's not been good in New York. He's been pretty bad. And Mets fans hate him. And they hated Tyrone. I just want to give a little backstory. They hated Tyrone Taylor before they got Mullins. Tyrone Taylor now can do no wrong in their eyes because they hate Mullins that much more. That is what is happening with Mullins. And, you hate to see it.
You do. Yeah, I love Seti.
Yeah. But he is, look, you got to call it what it is. He's not been good.
Yeah. But I'm going to look up. I'm sure someone has his.
Well, they put up the metrics where he's like negative 17 defensive runs saved or whatever. And Taylor's like +8. So.
That is so.
He's not that bad as a defender.
Apparently, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, I guess Tyrone Taylor is like going off right now. He's 6 for his last 13.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of those players that the Orioles traded are doing well. Like Laureano's balling. I wish they would have kept him, but they wouldn't have gotten near the return they got without him in that deal. O'Hearn's been playing. O'Hearn is like a saint in San Diego right now. They want him because we were talking about it. They hate Arise in San Diego. They hate it. And Iglesias too. They hate both of them because Schultz sits O'Hearn still against lefties. And
it's just why did they trade? So like they must have viewed O'Hearn as a throw-in to a Laureano.
It's like a bench bat, I guess, which is crazy for an all-star. Like, come on. Yeah, but I think is Kit Dominguez has a high ERA, but I think he's done well in spots for the Blue Jays. Andrew Kittredge.
Let me look up.
You know who's actually been doing well recently?
Who?
Forgotten Oriole, Brian Baker.
Has he been doing better?
Brian Baker's been doing better. Yeah. Kittredge has not been doing better.
He was traded. When was he traded? July. He was
Baker?
right. Yeah.
Like 3 weeks.
He was traded July 10th.
Yeah.
Because I was driving to the beach that day.
Yeah.
Let me look up his stats right now. As I'm about to go through pretty much all the guys. I just want to see how they're doing.
Yeah.
None of them qualify. Jesus. Let's see if he's pitched 10 innings with them.
Who? Baker hasn't pitched 10 innings with them?
Oh, no. I was just trying to set my, what's it called?
Oh. Yeah, he's only given up 2 runs in August. 3. No, 2. 2 runs.
Yeah, he has a 5.74 ERA with them overall, but it started off really poorly.
He was horrendous early.
Let's see. Yeah, since August 1st.
In August, he has a 2 ERA with 12 strikeouts in 9 innings.
Yeah, so that's in 9 innings, you said, and how many games? In 9 games. Wow, good for him. Yeah. Good for Baker. And then let's just go. So what would that be? July 31st was the deadline to now. Who else were we looking at?
I think Kittredge started off well, but isn't pitching well anymore.
Let's go Cubs. Kittredge has a 5.4 ERA. Let's go. We're looking for Blue Jays. Where's Sir Anthony? He has a 5.87 ERA.
Yeah, Kittredge has actually been really good for them, except for
I think there was just one bad, horrible.
It was Cincinnati in that inning on August 5th, and then he's given up a run in each of the last 2 games. But okay, he's been.
They have not used Gregory. They've only used. I guess it's only 25 days. I was going to say Gregory Soto 9 in the 3rd innings. He's given
just the 2.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 runs, 1.93.
He's been great for them.
He has been fantastic. Good for them.
Man, they traded so many guys. Trying to think of who else they traded.
Well, that was it for pitchers. Okay, so now let's go to.
Oh no. Morton.
Oh, dude, Morton has been killing it for Detroit. Where is he? Charlie Morton has a 3.63 ERA in 4 starts.
Bring him back in the offseason. Bring him back.
Dude, he's going to get a bag this offseason, which is crazy.
Do you think he wants to pitch after this year?
He's just proved that he can do it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, he's going to be, what, 43?
If he gets 15 mil again, someone gives you 15 million again?
I mean, yes, but yeah, 3.63 in 4 games for Detroit. That's wild.
I mean,
didn't he? I think he had one bad game for them. Yeah,
I don't even think.
He had one bad game against the Angels. He gave up 6 earned runs. He had 10 strikeouts in that game, but gave up 6 runs.
But that's exactly what he does.
But yeah, other than that, he's given up 3 runs in 3 games with 19 strikeouts.
Yeah,
that's like, of course, just so Orioles,
And then real fast. Okay, let's go to, I guess, batting. I don't care.
Yeah, it was what? Mullins, O'Hearn, Laureano.
Yep. All right. So Mets.
I'll spare you. He's not been good.
Cedric Mullins. He's batting 242. What's his OPS? That's what I'm going to look for. This guy. 716 OPS. Not ideal. 242 average. He has, I think, 1 home run.
Yeah. He had a triple the other day.
Yeah, that was nice.
He's been hitting better recently.
4 doubles.
Yeah.
He has a home run, a triple, and 4 doubles.
He's gotten a hit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 7. The one that he didn't get a hit in was a pinch hit. So
all right.
He's been better. He has been better. He got to a 5.26 OPS at one point. Yeah.
And then
Laureano's been raking. Hey, you were on that. You didn't want him traded. I know. I didn't want him traded either.
In 22 games, he has a 325 average, a 942 OPS, 4 homers, 2 triples, 3 doubles, 15 RBIs, 26 hits in 22 games.
He might be the best deadline pickup of the
Any
whole
team.
league.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially considering he has the option. I mean,
for 6.5 million.
It was right there. I mean, I get wanting a better package.
This is why I freaked out. This is why I had the crash out when it happened, because I was like, this is a guy like he's
I didn't think it was a flash in the pan. I didn't think it was a flash in the pan.
No, he's proving it. Like people forget he's a damn good player, and
he's above average defensively. Not everywhere, but in a lot of different metrics too. I know.
Yeah.
Some of his defensive stuff is not great, but he robbed a grand slam last night. Like,
yeah. And we know his arm is unreal.
Yeah, he has the arm. I mean,
real fast, O'Hearn, 255 average, 818 OPS. So he's got a good OPS.
Yeah, that tracks for O'Hearn. I mean,
3 homers. That's what he needs. 20 games, only 55 plate appearances.
Yeah, they're using him like a bench bet. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
So
and then Joe actually said Arias. We forgot about Arias, so thank you, Joe.
Oh yeah.
I actually don't know how he's doing.
Yeah, and I could care less after. I've seen enough of Urias with the frickin'
yeah, so what? He put him 7 games in the last weekend.
I was like, I've seen enough of Ramon Urias. But for those wondering, he is batting 280 because of course he is.
Yeah.
280 with a 741 OPS. He has, I believe, 1 home run.
I think 2. No.
4
no, 1.
doubles,
You're right. Yep.
4 doubles, 4 RBIs. Broken up perfect game. A lot of things for Ramon.
I thought that's where I thought you said I'm sick of Arias because he broke up the perfect game.
Well, no, there was a sick of Urias for a lot of reasons. I'm just sick of him. Like, dude, we get it. You come up in big moments, like Jesus. And then who am I forgetting? I feel like I'm missing someone.
Well, I think that was there's probably one. Orioles.
No, that wasn't. All right, there we go.
That was I was watching along with you guys during that stream, and it was just like it wasn't just even the Orioles. It was like every other minute there was another trade. It was crazy.
Oh, and then my favorite was 4 o'clock hits, and it's like dead silent for a second, and then it's all these like at 4:10. It's like actually this got in right before the deadline.
Well, you were freaking out that Morton wasn't traded.
I was
freaking out.
I was like, what do we plan on doing with a 41-year-old on his last year of his contract?
Expiring, yeah.
I was like, there is nothing we could. No, we didn't forget Soto. That was the first time
we talked about Soto. He's only given up 2 runs and I think 9 innings. He's been really good.
9 1/3. Yeah, we
really
just looked up Soto.
He's been one of the best relievers in baseball since that trade. Hasn't been used a ton, but
because of course he has.
You know who's actually Helsley has been terrible.
Yeah, Helsley has been atrocious.
So I guess, hey, Greg Soto for closer. Move over, Diaz. It's
just as everyone saw.
Did Joe break news? Dumper got the 50.
I'm guessing he just did. Good for him, man. He's been balling.
He's been awesome. That's such an awesome story. Trade him to Baltimore in the offseason. Bassao first base, rally catcher. That's what you do.
Raleigh.
Yep, he crushed that thing too. Wow.
Of course he did. That's all he does.
Second decker. Wow. Have we done the lottery yet?
Yeah, we did.
How'd it go?
We got second twice, and then it went down to like 8, and I just kept refreshing until we got first.
So first try.
Yep, first try.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put the link for call in.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Kevin, if you want to set a timer for when people call.
Let me get my phone going.
Gosh, at least we get to just do things like look at how players have been doing elsewhere when we get sad about the Orioles because.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're on the Padres train for the playoffs. We're getting the Padres going. That's the team.
Oh, without a doubt, that's happening. There's no chance we're not rooting for the Pods, for the Drays. We're going the Pods. They call them the Pods, but I kind of want to call them the Drays.
The Drays. Pads.
Loving the
Padres.
The Drays, baby. How we feeling about them Drays?
Just give us something to root for in the playoffs.
Oh, Kevin, also, I will say, had some free bet money. I'm now the proud owner of a Lenora Sellers Heisman ticket and a Drew Allar Heisman ticket.
Very nice. Both same amount put on both.
Yeah, I had two $5 free bets, and whenever I get free bets that they hand out, I was like putting it on future.
I feel like Allar's gonna win it this year. It's just
I put it on Sellers because I feel like he's got the most raw talent to do it. But Aller, like he just Penn State, easier-ish schedule because Penn's the Big Ten isn't the greatest after the top four, and I feel like he's a guy that they're gonna push.
Yeah,
I feel like this is all going to be chalk. It's just going to be Arch Manning because if he has if he does a semi good year, it's going to be him. But
oh man,
we'll see what happens. Let's roll into our first call in. We got Joe. Joe, how's it going?
Hey, how we doing?
Going well.
What's going on, Joe?
I mean, that futures bet should be Taylor Green, Zach. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, they keep giving me more. I'll be spreading the wealth.
Yeah, there you go.
Eventually, I just want to have the winner.
He's coached by Bobby Petrino on his offense. There's another former Heisman Trophy winner that was coached by Bobby.
That is correct. Correct.
Hey, maybe.
The connection is there.
And then the Ravens draft him, and the next rest is history.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
I mean, I fully expect Taylor to have a good season this year and be a first-round pick, but there's no reason.
The Ravens are looking for a backup after this year, probably. So.
Yeah, it's possible.
What's on your mind, Joe? What's going on?
Not much, man. This was an interesting game. I didn't see much of it. The boys are scrappy. They're not winning, but they're scrappy.
Yeah, they're not. They aren't winning. That's for sure. But they're fighting.
They're winning the lottery, the draft lottery.
Although I'd rather them be scrappy and be coming back instead of blowing leads scrappy. Like I prefer
we're just losing like 11
yeah, like you can't keep them out of it. But it's like they're up and then they're just down by one. And it's like they're keeping it close, but I kind of have a feeling where this is going. Like it's over.
I mean, tomorrow, be prepared. It's going to be like 4 innings of Kyle Bradish throwing gas, and then the bullpen's going to blow it. So.
As long as Kyle Bradish walks off that mound healthy, he can go 4 innings, he can go 10 innings, he can go 1 inning of a 100-run ball. As long as he walks up and says he has had fun and he's healthy, it's all that matters.
Keep him healthy. That is true.
Yeah, it's all about health for him. That's the big thing.
Yeah. Laura's asking what's worse, the close loss or the blowout. I'm going close. Blowouts are worse.
Yeah, right now, what's worse?
Yeah, I'd say right now blowouts, but like if a blowout is happening, I'm able to just kind of get all those emotions out early. So I'm just like, all right, well this sucks.
Yeah, I can accept it.
If it's a game you're in the heat of the moment and like it actually means something, man, those close losses. I don't know. It's a tough question. I actually don't know which way I'd go.
I mean, what would worse, a blowout or likely toe missing?
See, that likely hurt more. I would have been more like pissed off. I'm just like, man, all right, they're losing again to the Chiefs, 30-0. Of course, they can never. But then you think that it's gonna happen. And you're like, oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, and then they don't, and they lose like that. And your heart sinks.
Kevin, we're eating pancakes in week 2, so you got to be on the pregame stream.
Pancakes? I don't even like pancakes.
We're eating the large pancake week 2, Sunday week 2. We're doing
okay, well,
you got to be on the Ryan show. That
are you gonna do it? What is it? 25 minutes?
It's an hour.
Oh, okay, hour. All right, that's a little more reasonable. Okay, I will try. I will try to make it if I am not in slumber.
Zach has put pressure on me to complete it, or the Ravens will lose that day. So
he does have to complete it.
We're gonna give
it to Cleveland. Oh man.
It's gonna be a fun one. Make sure you tune in.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
14th.
Yeah, I
14th?
think
Yeah.
it's 3 weeks.
14th or 13th, one of the two.
somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's one of those. But make sure to tune in. We'll see Joe if he can take on a massive pancake.
14th.
But Joe, appreciate you calling in as always.
Appreciate you,
Look forward
man.
to Pancake Day.
Pancake Day, let's go. Let's go.
Man, yeah, we need the ketchup smoothie clip, man. I need the clip.
Oh yeah, I got you. I
need the clip
forgot about that. That's on me. I got you, Joe.
so we can put it in the glorious Facebook page.
I love it.
I love it. Joe, appreciate you. I'll get that clip.
Appreciate you, man. Yep.
Have
We'll
a
talk
good
soon.
one.
Later.
All right.
Awesome. Let's keep it rolling. We got a lot of people who want to talk some ball.
Yeah. Talk some things.
Yeah, talk things, I guess. Next up, we got our guy Christian. Christian, how's it going, man?
What's going on, Christian?
It's going pretty good. How about you guys?
You know, I'm going
Doing all right.
living the dream.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. You know, it's kind of funny. I was watching the Orioles game, but I also put tennis on for the first time in my life. Don't know what's going on, but seems cool.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a huge tennis fan, and so I have by proxy learned the trades of tennis. And you don't expect a lot when you turn it on, but hey, you get kind of into it when it goes on. You get in the moment.
I saw Carlos Alcaraz walk out, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." The crowd's kind of loud.
Yeah, they got the lights going on. Like it's a whole thing. Like it's legit.
And then I watched some 6'11" guy named Riley come out, and I'm like, "Yeah, you're about to get smoked."
I'm still trying to learn a lot. I know Sinner and Alcaraz and her.
I know the big
favorite
names. That's
Sharapova,
it.
Yeah.
Like,
I know Gabriel Diallo. He's on.
don't even know who that is.
Wow.
I don't either, but I know he is.
Yeah, we're just pulling names now.
The only thing I know about him is he is the only thing that stands between me and my parlay right now. He needs to finish this thing off. He needs to finish this thing off because it should have been done.
This is what I mean when I tell people you can say a random name and I totally believe they're a player.
Yeah.
Who did that at the awards? Was
Shane Gillis.
Yeah,
Shane Gillis.
About
Brittany
what?
Hole, WNBA legend. Everybody clapped,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Just
that's
kidding."
for a lot of sports. Yeah, everybody like you could say a random player to like maybe a casual fan, and they just be like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy.
How about Kenny Pickett getting traded?
I know that actually broke when I was doing the squad
Like,
show with for Locked On Ravens.
I'm kind
and we
of
talked
shocked.
about it.
They were so happy for 4 QBs. I thought.
I am so excited for Kenny Pickett because I want to root for Kenny Pickett so bad just to troll Steeler fans.
I don't even care. So
It's just when he was the one to go into the Super Bowl to kneel it out, and I could tweet out, "Oh my God!"
that
Kenny
that
Pickett
pissed me
did it."
off. That pissed me off.
Exactly.
Well,
You
what
see
pissed me
my
off more
point?
was when he got to the
goes out there,
Browns.
I was like, "There's no way they're sending Kenny Pickett out there to kneel it in the Super Bowl."
When he got to the
Oh.
Browns, he was asked what it was like playing for Philly, and he's like, "I got to see how it was supposed to be done," and I was like, "Yep, you can go fuck yourself." Like, just
And everyone knows that's where if you want to see it done right.
and then Trey Hendrickson and Terry McLaurin getting their deals, or well,
we all
getting
know
their deals done.
happen.
Yeah,
We all
Trey
know what's gonna happen.
Trey Hendrickson is he's not a Bengal next year.
I don't know. A lot of people didn't think he was going to be a Bengal this year, and he found
He had no
way.
leverage.
Yeah.
His contract was only games played based. Like, he wasn't making any money without playing games. So I was like, what are you gonna do? Sit out and go broke?
Yeah, but it was very. I mean, no contract dispute these days. I feel like it takes so much for guys to actually leave, especially once training camp starts and these holdouts. Like, when was the last time we genuinely saw
Le'Veon Bell.
those? Yeah, well, yeah, that's just because he's a special breed.
Imagine that.
Yeah,
Took less money too to go to the Jets.
That was one of
Wild.
the signings of all time.
That's what CTE does to a man.
Yeah, it's been brutal, especially. Yeah, talk about careers that went down the hill, down the chute.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, he and Killer Bees did not last very long at their peak. They had a fun few years, but
It just hurts my soul that they didn't at least win one Super Bowl. I
it
mean,
doesn't hurt my soul.
yeah, I know you don't care, Zach, but I do.
It was pretty fun.
I care, Zach.
Yeah, Zach, come on, Zach.
All right. Well, I know there's a line behind me, so I'll get out of here.
Awesome, Christian. Appreciate
you,
You guys have a
Christian.
good night.
You
awesome,
too, man.
as well, Christian. Jamar Chase. You gotta go. Okay, wait. Is this PPR? PPR. Jamar Chase. Standard scoring.
I might still take Jamar. I don't. They have some crazy like Tyler Algier for some reason just continues to get carries.
I know. Don't remind me. I have him in a league. I have Bijan in a league, and it kind of PPR. Yeah, I would take Jamar Chase a million times out of a million. He's so good. He's so good. Well, let's keep it rolling. Got some more people to talk to. Next up, we got our guy Jake. Jake, how's it going, man?
Jake, what's going on, man?
Hey, boys, what's up?
Just hanging in, man. Hanging in. How are you?
I'm back. Oh, sorry. Now I'm on. Okay.
There we go.
Sorry, I was coming back from the office. We're freaking. I guess it's what, 8 o'clock here. Shoot.
All right.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the.
I know we got to do the
Time
adjustments. Yeah, the time adjustments.
It's not as bad as when AJ would call in and he was like 13 hours
I
ahead
know.
of us. Like,
Yeah,
I was getting ready to ask
Nick
you-
was coming on at like 5 a.m. his time.
Yeah. Well, who? Yeah. What was the? Was he? What was he doing, Nick? Like, is he the soccer kid, or something?
so Nick's in England, and then
Nick's British Raven.
British Raven, and then AJ
Got
is
it.
out. AJ's
Yeah,
out
AJ's
in Australia.
Yeah, we got
What's
a
he doing
lot
out
of
there?
people in a lot of different places. He's in
He's
uni there.
Yeah,
So
he's-
he lives there now. I think AJ was from.
Yeah, he said he's
Baltimore.
from Baltimore. He moved there like 5 years ago. His family went there apparently.
Yeah.
So he's like an expat or some sort.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay.
Shout out to
I mean-
AJ and Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was making sure.
Because they were waking up and staying up
I know.
brutal hours to watch these guys.
The
lose ball
season
games.
probably just became like, man, why am I waking up for this?
That is pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. Like, yeah, I don't even want to get up early for the gym or whatever, but I mean, well, at least the game is like, all right, well, maybe coffee, tea, I guess tea there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see. I was out there for a year when I was 5. I don't remember much.
I
about
always
it.
forget
I,
that.
Yeah.
I always forget.
I was young enough to where I learned a British accent, and then when I came back, I forgot it.
There is.
So I guess I was still impressionable enough.
What were you doing out there?
It was for my dad's work. My dad got an offer out there to go to like build up their London office, and so they had him go out there for a year, and so he just took all of us, and we just. That's
London
what
office for like what, the Orioles?
no, just for just for the company he works for.
Oh, okay.
I
Word.
always
Okay.
forget that you. Let's just spend a year of your life.
That's why I did preschool. I got that London education for preschool. Then came back.
The head start.
Yeah,
You call it a kilometer? You call it a kilometer, Kevin?
No.
You're just gonna randomly cut.
I know. Although I
cooking
did for a
kilometers?
while. I called. So they call cookies biscuits out there, and I said like, "Mom, can I
Yeah.
have a biscuit?" Like that. That used to be my thing for a while until, obviously I came back and it all kind of went away. So
Dude, there was a video I used to watch. Go ahead.
for what? Sorry, Jake.
No, I was gonna say there was a video I watched like a month ago. Like I guess these British dudes came to America and did like they were food guys, chefs. I don't know what they were, but they were like trying out things like mostly stuff that's us, barbecue, things like that. And they had these like prep school children. They looked like they were private school, unless all kids wear uniforms. I don't know, but they had ties. And they look probably, I'd say, middle school, between 6th, 8th, and 9th grade or whatever. And these kids were like, they were giving them brisket, like for the
Yeah.
first time. And they were like, this is, and the kids were just like, what it, like, because they're thinking of steak, they're thinking of beef. And
Yep.
they're like, no, this fat is different. This is not the fat you want to cut off. This is the fat you ingest. And these kids are just like having their absolute, it's got several million views because you see these children are actual, like this delight that just comes over them because they're just like, this is absolutely wonderful. Like, and they have to tell them like, oh, well, it takes like, 15 to 18 hours to do this. And they're like,
Yeah,
oh, that's probably why we don't have this. Because they're like, why don't we have this here? This is amazing. What is it?
Yeah, it just takes a crap long time to make.
Yeah.
You
But
just got to be up
sorry.
at 6 a.m. to eat
Yeah,
it.
no, you got to get it all ready and everything.
Start
Yeah.
at 6 a.m. to eat it at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at a lizard on my ceiling, little homie.
Oh,
Um, he's a little guy, but I like a lot wildlife as long as they don't like crawl on me when I'm in bed. I mean, we're in apartments, but I mean, it's they just get into things.
that's
So
just another
yeah, I
phase
know.
of life in the hunt
But yeah,
for.
but the team tonight though, Cowser was good. Looked good. It looks like he's looking for that off speed stuff. I think.
Yeah, he's
Is that what you guys are
definitely
getting?
He looked great.
he's definitely leaning into the off speed stuff recently. I don't know what adjustment he made, but he very much, it seems like over the past few days, has been either favoring off speed, where he's looking for that early encounter. He's figured out how they're approaching him. Something's clicking because he's been incredible over the past, half a week.
Yeah, yeah. He's looking better. I mean, and I think I heard you guys talking to Joe a minute ago, kind of like about like what is it, a blowout versus when you're
Yeah.
upset. I'm looking at this all, and I've told you before, Zach. Like I look at this completely as spring training extended. So we have a special circumstance because we're a team that underperformed. Who was it? Carabas
Yeah.
had the tweet of the day this morning, kind of like Jesus, the Orioles. If they just hadn't crap the bed,
Yeah.
excuse me, like through April, May, they would have been like right there in the mix of everything.
Yeah.
Like, so
Literally.
it's like we have a team. We're not a team that's like, oh, I wonder what we got here. It's like we kind of know what we have. To some guys, we just don't know what we have with others, and we're trying to build this chemistry thing. Like, I think this is perfect for Mayo. I know some people Mayo's been catching a little bit of crap, but I think like Mayo, like let this kid have all the struggles now, and hopefully,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's exactly what you
sink or swim.
Yeah, because I think it's these games, win loss do not mean anything right now. It's about getting these guys at bats. If Mayo fails for the next 50 at bats, good. It gets it out of the way, and hopefully he can hit the ground running. Hopefully he can, get past that, overcome it one more time this season, and then really gain confidence. Because you see he had a great at bat, 2 great at bats today. One ended in a strikeout, the other a walk. So
Yes.
The things are there. The signs are there. I feel like he looks more comfortable. He's always been a guy who swings and misses. Like, that's him. He's a power hitter. He's going to swing. He's going to expand the zone. That's who he is. He did that in AAA as well. It's just, the home runs are going to have to keep coming, and I think they're going to start soon as he gets more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I think, excuse me, Pigtown, I know he's talking about his swing a bit. Like, I guess it's kind of a long swing, so it's like, hey, let's kind of shorten that up so it's like quicker to the ball kind of deal, and maybe they can. And yeah, with the 150 at bats this year in the major leagues, and then that's a lot more tape for him and our hitting coaches to like go over in the spring. Because I mean, I see, when we put him in first base, like they were saying like he had one of the best work ethics. He was like out there early, realizing that this is my trick to being on the field at all times because I'm just dusting that ball into the dirt from third for some reason. I have a cannon, but I have no control over this bad boy. So it's like, but like athletes are athletes. That dude's like, he looks like an athlete. He's a long, skinny athlete. Like,
and that's the thing. And
yeah.
It's also, I mean, how he just turned, I think 22, or just turned 23. Sorry, he's still like growing into his body. Like he is, you can tell he is a guy still maturing. There's still, yeah. He's a guy who this is not his finished product. I think you see him in 2 years, the strength is going to go even more. And I think that's what you see, the maturity. Even a guy like Cowser, 25 years old, making adjustments.
Yeah.
Like, these guys, I think we forget in the grand scheme of things how young these guys really are. It's not like these are veterans, even though we're like, okay, it's been a year since they've been up. They're still young guys that are going out there and finding new ways to approach this game, new adjustments that teams are making. Because, your first 2 years in the majors is you get up there, you do what you do, you adjust to them or they adjust to you, and then you counter it, and then they counter, and then you counter. And it's just that. So I'm not worried about it at all for these young guys. If we're sitting here in 2 years and it's still the same, then you're like, okay, 3-4 years in, you're like, now we have to make decisions. But still in that year, I mean, for Mayo, this is still 200 career at bats. That's a third of a season.
Yeah, and I want to see Cowser with a real off season, like we've talked about before. He spent his past off season rehabbing at least. I don't know how long a rehab was. I'm sure it wasn't nothing. He took that thing right out the hand.
Yeah, no, it definitely was in. I think in December we had him on, and he was just
Yes, you
cleared
did.
to just like start grabbing things and like lifting things with it. So like,
Right.
yeah, like it's very much it is a setback.
Yeah, and then coming into the season, like he literally bookended the
Yeah.
back end of last year and the front end of this year with massive hand injuries. And you're
Yeah.
like, man, why aren't you getting better? And it's like, dude, let this kid. And like, there's no time to get better. Like that's why some guys get sent down. That's why I wouldn't have had a problem, and it wouldn't have been a cows or a hate thing. But if they would have been like, hey, we're gonna send you down for a couple of weeks, just to see, like, get you time and space is how we call it in the military. Some time and space to just be like, okay, I need to breathe. I need to go in Norfolk. If I go strike out 8 times in a row because I'm working on something, that's okay.
That
I'm
is
doing what
yeah.
I'm supposed to be doing. You can't do that here because we were at the time we were like, Jesus, we gotta get out of this hole we put ourselves in. My God.
Yeah, there was no time, and especially at the majors, early on. Now we are at the time where, unfortunately, they have all the time in the world this
All
season.
time and space now.
They can do it. Yep.
Go out and fail. Go get your stuff in. Go put your work in, because 2026 is what matters. It's like I said with Radish tomorrow. He can go out there and give up 100 runs in 3 innings. As long as
let him just get a groove back. Yeah.
As long as he says his arm's feeling good, I'm working with it.
Yep.
Same thing, boys. All right, man. Hopefully tomorrow night goes well.
Let's hope for it, Jake.
Let's do it, man. All right, Jake. Appreciate you.
Awesome. And I saw something about Jackson Holiday. He's going to figure it out. But also, if you look at, they actually pointed out to Dale Masson, he is so much taller in his stance right now. I think it's just kind of that end of season. He needs to get back to his old stance. He's kind of got a longer stride. It's going to hurt his timing, stuff like that. So it really is. I'm not giving up on him. I think he still has a bright future. He is just 21 years old. But let's go into our last call of the night. We got Laura. Laura, how we doing?
What's going on, Laura?
Is baseball season over yet?
No, we still got 31
games left.
31 games in paradise.
Okay. One of these nights you'll have to bring me on with my buddy Jake and and have us all kind of talk.
Yeah, the watch along. Yeah.
We may have to one day just do every call in at once.
Yeah.
There you go. Just have like a group kind of
people on there,
discussion. Like it's just having like a group discussion, like a hangout at the bar. Wow. I mean, and this was such a winnable game because even after, that first inning home run, I was like, you know what, though, that's one. We can still get back into this. And we got back into it and we were leading. And it's just like, man, that's why I put that question in there. Which is worse? A close loss like this, especially when you were leading at one point, or just the complete, 20-0 blowout,
I just think it's at this point this season I am okay with close games because it's all about being in those situations for these guys. Usually I would take a blowout because I'm like, okay, whatever, it's a loss anyway. Like you said, Kevin, I can accept it pretty early on.
Yeah.
After that, like if it matters and we enter a close game, I am not one happy camper during that. At least during a blowout, within the first few minutes, you're like, all right, that's it. That's done.
Exactly. You're looking at your watch going, boy, when does that Love Island reunion show start?
Anything but this.
Yeah. Anything but the O's at that point.
Right? So I mean, the O's are the O's. I mean, I've made the point, before that all of these kids, 2 years or less, major league experience. So they're having their growing pains. I'm not real worried about that. Like I said, our eye is to 2026, and we are just basically seeing what the kids can do, who we're inviting for spring training, who do we think can make them, the big league roster out of spring training next year. Obviously, certain people are obviously going to be there, but it's kind of, is Kobe Mayo going to be there? Kobe, I think, is kind of on a bubble right now. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be spring training next year is going to be really interesting. I think there are a lot of names there that are very much on the bubble. especially if they bring in more veterans. I think the pitching rotation is going to have a big competition. I think that bench competition is going to be big. It depends on with first base if they keep Mountie, if they have Mayo still. It's going to be a lot of things that kind of factor into it. But I don't think there are really anyone, of the young guys, maybe besides Basayo, that I'm sitting here saying, okay, they're on the team no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
So next thing, and I didn't get to finish watching the rest of the squad show, Kevin. My apologies.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, that's okay.
So what is the deal? I mean, who do we think is going to be on the 53? I mean,
yeah, I know, and I see.
Carlos is asking.
Carlos is asking
yeah,
about it. So,
what's it
tomorrow,
looking like?
It's tomorrow at 4, technically. But I did pull up my tweet from last season when the Ravens actually put it out because they wait forever, and it was like 8:30 that they ended up putting it out. So they wait forever to do it. You have to have the decisions done by 4.
Right.
But the teams, I guess, can put it out whenever they want to. So, we'll probably get news trickling in throughout the day, and then.
Kevin, is Chad Steele not texting you directly when they make the moves? He's not like, "Yo, Kev, I got the sitch for you."
No, Chad and I, unfortunately, are not typed like that. But I know Chad's a cool dude. So,
I love Chad.
He's
actually a great guy. We've had him on the
He
went to the castle a few times. Very nice guy.
Yep. Chad is a cool dude. So is Patrick. All those guys over there are really cool. So I look, they want every little advantage that they can get, and I don't blame them. I mean, sometimes those advantages can help you. So I don't know what that means for me and my show. I mean, I'm gonna just kind of wait, and then when it happens, I'll go live and put out the roster.
You're gonna go live tomorrow, right?
I will go live. Yes, I will have an instant reaction show whatever time Ravens put out their roster.
I'm just letting you know. I have a fantasy football draft at 8:00. Just put it out there. Call your people. Let your people know. We got to get this done.
You might have to multitask. I don't know.
Yeah, that's up to the Ravens.
Yeah, they have some decisions to make for those back end spots.
Kevin's got some swag. He's got some swag with some people at the Ravens, right?
Man, I don't think I have enough pull to influence when they put out their roster. That'd be if they're hiring Mike McDonald at 11 p.m. after I record a show, then I definitely don't have enough pull for them to put the roster out. So, then.
All right, come on, Kevin. I'm trying to pump you up here.
I appreciate that. Someone believes in me. Someone believes in me.
Okay. All right, Kevin.
I'm just saying. So,
let's see. My only other great piece of news: summer session is over. I've passed all of my classes.
Oh, congratulations!
Congratulations!
I'm done with all of my core nursing classes. I legitimately just have my capstone project left and studying for the NCLEX, and then I can hopefully be a nurse in the next 6 months.
Hell yeah, Laura! That's awesome.
I love it.
Congratulations! You see, at least we got some good news here.
Yes.
At least we got something to celebrate.
That's the good news. That's the only thing we got to celebrate.
It's something. It is something. It's a good something too. So
correct. That and football season starts. In a week. College football. Are you guys still all Terps or? I mean, what are we doing there?
I just love college football in general. I don't really.
Yeah, I don't really have. I mean, I guess. Okay. I mean, my grandparents are huge Ohio State fans. I've been that way my whole. I was kind of raised an Ohio State fan. So.
Oh my gosh, Kevin.
Did
you celebrate last year?
No, I did not. I mean, I'm not like in terms of NFL versus college. Like, obviously, I keep up with college, and like I watch the games and know all this. I mean, I don't watch every single game. I watch the big games. But,
you watch enough to know who are the draft picks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But like in terms of that, like I guess I default to Ohio State because that's kind of how I was raised. So I know. I feel like that's super controversial. I feel like Ohio State's just like a super controversial team.
You think?
I'm just saying. So.
Really, Kevin? Come on.
Well, at least they're a controversial team that's a winner, I guess.
You know what? That's true. Good thought process, Kevin.
I saw Portnoy was banned from their week 2 game or week 1 game or whatever against Texas. So
I did see that. But Laura, appreciate you calling in.
I'm just saying, I'm excited. Okay, dog. Okay.
There we go.
Star of the show. Star of
There
the
we go.
show.
Awesome.
Okay, now are you happy now? Okay,
Yeah.
he's happy now.
That's all I needed.
There we go. That's all that matters.
That's all I got so far. I'm going to take this week off because I'm just going to celebrate. I'm just going to celebrate.
As you
I have a
should.
week off
As
from
you
school,
should. Very good.
So I'm just going to enjoy myself, unless something catastrophic happens with the Ravens or the Orioles. I'm going to let others call in this week. Everybody become a member.
Yes.
Kevin and Zach react.
Call in.
Call in.
Absolutely.
And always don't forget to smash that like button as you come in. I mean, we need all the likes. We have the views. We need the likes.
Yep. I'm with it, Laura. Appreciate it.
That's all I got. Oh,
good call to
and of
action.
course, pimp out the Discord. That's all I got.
Awesome.
All right.
Laura, appreciate you as well.
Appreciate you, Laura.
Have a great one. Oh, good. Good conversation. I felt like that was a good one.
Yeah, good night of Collins. Good night of Collins.
Good night of Collins. Yeah, Kevin, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess football season's like officially cut days happening. Bengals got their reinforcement. I guess not reinforcements. They got their guy back.
Yeah. It's doesn't feel real. And then the NBA and NHL will be bringing it up in just a couple of months. I know Eurobasket starts on Wednesday, and I know that because my entire team's center position is playing in Eurobasket, so I need to keep up with that with Jokic and Valanciunas. So that is that'll be a fun time. Are there any Grizzlies in there?
I don't think so. Actually,
I feel like you're so checked out on the Grizzlies this year because Edie's hurt.
Literally, especially once we traded Desmond Bain was my favorite player on the team.
Yeah, hey, you got KCP though, so you're gonna be hitting those threes in your sleep.
I was gonna say real fast. I gotta give my girlfriend credit. Well, she's obviously a diehard Bengals fan. She called everything. She was like, "Yeah, he's gonna hold out the entire time, and then the week before the season, they're just gonna give him a raise and not an extension, and then it's gonna happen." So I have to give her credit. I was like, "Oh, you sure?" I was like,
"Yeah." A lot of these deals get done before week 1, but with that one, it was actually kind of hard to tell. So shout out.
Yeah, I couldn't. Well, I couldn't. I didn't. I thought he was going to get an extension. I was not thinking, oh, he's just going to get a pay raise because they literally were just like, "Here's $14 million more." Sorry.
Yeah. So I honestly think that's more of a win for the Bengals than anything else. But I mean, I think at that point, Henderson just kind of had to play.
Yeah, I mean, they were going to use the money anyway, or you had that opportunity. So if you have it, you might as well.
Yeah. And look at this, Carlos. Apparently, I'm putting the pieces together as a Magic fan. So.
Yeah. Take good care of him, Carlos.
I did not, and I don't know, Carlos. If I'm Magic fans, I don't think like KCP. So I think he was not great for them last year. So
no, I do not think
it's kind of the Jokic tax. Where although they had Gary Harris and RJ Hampton, they had a lot of former Nuggets guards on there. So, and now they're all in the Bucks. I think Gary Harris on the Bucks, and
one time. But anything else coming before we head out of here?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah,
baseball is being played.
Baseball's being played. Shout out Colton Cowser for having a hell of a night.
Yep.
That's going to do it for this edition. Kevin and Zach React. We'll be back tomorrow as the Orioles take on the Red Sox for Game 2. Kyle Bradish Day once again. So get excited. Hopefully we're back with – okay. I am a Clemson fan. I am a Clemson fan. So Kevin.
Yeah, every huge team is controversial. Every huge team is controversial.
No. So here's what it is. Every year, Molly and I decide we every year we're going to pick a single team before the season because neither of us have a – she's even in Columbus and she's not even an Ohio State fan. So we just pick a team who we think and we root for them all year. And I was going through it, and we can't pick the same team twice. Last year was Texas, and I don't want to pick – I wanted to pick Texas, but I couldn't.
So Clemson was the default?
Yeah, and I'm a Pacers fan, so –
They should have won, man. I'm sorry.
If Halliburton doesn't go down, everyone
they legitimately would have won if
everyone understood what Halliburton was doing.
I know. It would have been legendary. I'm so upset. I wanted the Pacers to win.
I did too. Didn't we all? Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Kevin and Zach React. Because I like and subscribe. But we'll be back tomorrow on Kyle Bradish Day. So we'll see you. Orioles lose tonight, but hopefully we can have a more positive and fun show tomorrow. We'll see you. Kyle Bradish.
I knew you were going to take it. You know what? Fine. I'm going to do you better. Dylan Bundy.
That's good.
Yeah.